Sup guys, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Card Collecting and Investing with me, Gingieman Cards. And today we've finally got together and we're with Valor Comics. How are you, my friend?
I'm making it, dude. I'm very honored to be able to make this video with you. I know we've been talking about it for a month, maybe 2 months, if not long.
Too long. way too long. And we're both dads, so we're always trying to fit in around our schedules, and yeah, we finally made it. But yeah, we're pumped. We're going to be talking about some beautiful cards, very close to my heart, and very close to yours, right?
Sure.
So we're looking at this. I mean, these cards are spread across 3 sets, but you can see in on the screen now the beautiful gold foiling, beautiful gold borders, and it's the 75th card. So, oh, look at that Jean Grey right there. So yeah, as I said, spread across 3 sets: 2014 Marvel Universe, 2014 Dangerous Divas Series 2, and then the 75th anniversary set. And yeah, we just wanted to come together and talk about these cards because I think they're awesome. Do you?
Yeah.
And just really give our story and kind of bit of an update as to where you're at, where I'm at with these cards. I think that's why we're doing the video, right?
Right, for sure. And then we talk about a hunt.
Yeah, the hunt. That's the big question here, isn't it?
To start building this set is not easy. It's not something that you can just go on eBay and start cherry picking and building it. Like, you've got to really grind and use your resources and networks in order to chuck
Yep.
some do it.
Yes, sir. And yeah, I think you've done an amazing job, but we'll get into that in a second. So from my end, I started collecting these cards, as some of you already know, probably a year. I want to say a year ago, maybe 9 months, something like that. And then I started collecting these, and for some reason, I started to go fairly hard, and I would pick up whatever I could on eBay, and that was literally my only way of getting these cards was via eBay, and then send them to a friend who's in the US. So thank you very much if you're watching. You know who you are. So yeah, that was what I did, and it wasn't any in particular character at the time. It was purely a case of just finding anyone because I thought they were awesome, and every single one I was like, wow, look at this artwork. So yeah, started creating a spreadsheet, which you've seen, and yeah, got quite a way through collecting some of these cards. But yeah, when did you find out about this set or these cards in particular?
Well, honestly, through Instagram, because
Really?
when I started collecting, the base of my knowledge was coming from people within a group that were posting their cards and their sets on Instagram. So that's where I started getting my knowledge for it. But in particular, there's a black cat card out of the Royal Foils and that card's killer, right?
Yeah,
It's
amazing.
a portrait of her. It's just a beautiful black cat card. Well, then you actually made a post on Instagram of the black card, gold foil, and then I was like, that's the same artwork, but it is a full body picture of her, and the artwork's better.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, why am I going to go chase that numbered out of 100 card when this one's numbered out of 75 and the artwork's better?
Yep.
And it's not a quick Google search either to see what cards are in the set because, as you said, it's scattered throughout 3 sets. So for you to start making a checklist of what cards go for what set, you've got to have 3 different checklists all at the same time and then
Yeah.
cross each other to make a master checklist of 1 through 75.
Yep. Incredible. So
Right? And
was this the first, like, so you said to me you got into cards 6 months ago. Was this like the first set you went after? Or was there other like key things that you were picking up?
well, the first set that I went after was Marvel Masterpiece 18 by Simon Bianchi, which is just amazing. The artwork out of the Marvel Masterpiece on that one is phenomenal.
Amen.
So I got into cards chasing that set
Yep.
and liquidating some comic books and was able to purchase the complete 1 through 90 set of Marvel Masterpiece. So from there, I was just starting to cherry pick different characters here and there, just cards that I like the artwork on. Well, then we get to these, a lot of the cards is really definitive artwork for the character. And if it's contained within one set, well, then I can build this set and I don't have to cherry pick from 2007, 2012, 2016.
Yep.
So so on, I can just build this set and be content with the representations of the character art. Like, look at this Morbius, right? So this Morbius by Gabriel Del Otto, and it's incredible. In fact, the artwork that's on this card, there's a comic book cover with the
Yep,
same art, and it's just dope. Like, I
it
can't
is.
think of another Morbius card that is better than this one.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, 100%.
And it goes like that through, multiple cards in this set. You have the Morbius, then you have this Captain America, which is just a special card by itself.
That alone, like that for me is one of the best Captain Americas. Like, and then people are going to go, no. I just think it's so nice, so special.
No, it is. Go on Instagram on like 4th of July.
It's
people,
it's up there, isn't it?
yeah, people are going wild. Like Collection Kings, he
Yeah,
actually 3 of these. So on 4th of July this past year, he's just got 3 of them looking beautiful right by each other.
yeah. And so yeah, just a quick side note: Collection Kings plays a big part in these cards in particular because many years ago he collected the whole set, right?
Right.
And he's just an awesome collector, and just respect to that guy. I'm gonna try and get him on at some point, but yeah, he plays an important part.
That'll be awesome. And then like check out this Angela card. It's the same thing. Like there's maybe a handful of Angela cards because she's
Mm.
not a character for Marvel cards. But what's better than this?
You tell me. Colors pop, beautiful,
That purple? That's how you do that.
so good, so good. Yeah, man. So yeah, just going back to my story then, and then we'll get on to like what you've been doing because
Uh,
it's very cool. So yeah, as I said, 9 months ago, started collecting these, started building. I kept it very quiet, and then I started posting some pictures, which was a really bad decision. I regret doing that now, I have to say, but there you go. Here we are. So my aim was to fully complete the set. So I ended up buying a complete set of the Dangerous Divas, so the whole 25 from eBay. Someone posted it, and I had to snatch it within a
right.
couple of days. It was a lot of money for me, probably too much money for me at the time. But I thought in my gut I had to do it if I was going to be able to go after the set. So once I got that, I thought, right, now is the time. I need to go hard this, and I need to complete the set. So I ended up picking up ones and twos here and there, every so often. Look at that Spider-Man. Oh, sorry, I just stopped my train of thought. But yeah, picking up ones and twos, and then I thought, right, I am stuck. I cannot pick up anymore. Talking to a few different guys, I didn't have much to trade, didn't have much cash at all. Um, oh, look at that Black Bolt. I love that Black Bolt. I think that's a superb card.
It, the white on gold, like
Oh,
that, the white on gold.
yep,
You can put that in a one touch, put it to the side, and then you're set with that.
definitely, definitely, man.
Even the same thing with this Better Ray Bill.
Yep,
Beautiful.
so nice. So yeah, got to. I reckon I got to. I don't know how many cards I got to in the end. Maybe it was 60, 65, something like that. And then we started talking, and yeah, I was frustrated at the time. A few different family things, family reasons, and but yeah, basically we came to a deal, didn't we?
We did. We
For
did.
these cards, the cards that I amassed at the time, and I think we're both pretty happy. And now here we are. Like you're absolutely smashing it, and I was really pleased that they went to you. I was really happy about it. I think that's really important. Like
Yeah.
it took a lot of time getting them together, and you're cherishing them, and you're even going one step further and trying to complete it, which is what I ultimately wanted to do, but couldn't fund it.
Right.
So yeah, tell me about your story.
And I just think that's one thing that's really important with the cards. Like it takes a lot of work to build a set, and it can't be a flash in the pan because you're not going to get it done in a day. Like you've got to build that set, you've got to want it.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
So like I started looking into them, trying to find ones that I could, because for a while you couldn't find any.
Yep.
Like if you go on, you did your eBay search and everything like that, they just weren't existed. And then they were also overlooked for a long time. Like for a while, almost the whole set would sit on eBay and nobody wanted it because it was super cheap. And then
Yep.
people started picking it up, and then you would just never see them get listed again. So for a while, it was you just got what was available. So if one get listed, then you just have to pick it up.
Absolutely.
And that's what I did started off doing, was just wait for ones to get listed and then pick one up individually. And then kind of like what you did, I was able to find a seller that had about 12, it was about almost 20 cards, and he had them all listed individually. So I messaged him and said like, hey, can we work out a bulk deal? And we actually were able to work out our bulk deal to where I got 20 cards in one swoop, and most of them came from the Rittenhouse set. So the ones like, say, this Dark Hawk was in this set. And Widow was in Universe, like Ant-Man. Ant-Man's in the Rittenhouse set.
So from the 75th anniversary set, yeah.
Correct. Yeah, the
Yep.
75th. Marvel Boy came from it.
Man, I haven't even seen that Marvel Boy. No joke. I've never seen it.
Really?
No. Until now.
Well,
Wow.
have
No.
you seen Ghost Rider? Have you seen the Ghost Rider?
Again, I have, but this is awesome. So nice.
So the Ghost Rider is, in my opinion, like one of the top two cards within the whole set.
Really?
Yeah, because
That's
it's
interesting.
by Clayton Crane,
Mm-hmm.
who's like a hugely famous comic book artist. Like a lot of people, he's up there with Todd McFarlane. He's a modern Todd McFarlane.
Yep. That's
So
so cool.
have his artwork featured in the set, to me, is really special. And this, you can't beat that, man.
Mm-hmm. It's so subtle. So cool.
Right.
Nice.
That Nick Fury one is great.
It's good, Nick Fury.
But I got that set knocked out, and then naturally I started reaching out to other people, seeing if they would have any doubles. So I think at that point, that's whenever I had reached out to you to see if you had any doubles, and then you were just kind of like tongue in cheek, like, "Well, I might have a lot of them available." So we had waited like what, 2 months for you to see what kind of doubles you might have.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So whenever you got your doubles, naturally we talked, and then I was making an offer to pick up the doubles that you had. And through that conversation, you were like, "Well, I might cash out." Like, well, hold on. If you do, let's talk about it. We'll talk about it seriously, and we'll figure
Yeah.
something.
Like it was a long 2 weeks before I yeah.
Like, this is probably my favorite electric card.
Oh, it's superb. Absolutely superb.
I love that.
And like you mentioned it earlier, but this is at a time when PMGs were just absolutely phenomenal prices. Like
Right.
when I first started buying these in particular, and I was like looking, and I should mention Sketchcard Hive. Some of the other guys that we really started talking, Marvel Pack Fresh crew back in the day.
Yeah.
That's like how we kind of got to me purchasing some of these cards. But yeah, like just something different. You know what I mean? Not
Right.
not what everyone else is going for, and I think that's an important thing, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. Because it's easy to get caught up in the trend, which PMGs are trendy. That's PMGs are what bring people to the table, and
Yep,
that's fine, because whatever gets you to the table, that makes you welcome. You stay for however long you want to,
exactly.
and that's really something like this makes it special. So with PMGs, people get caught up with the foiling of it, which is great. In this set, you're covered it with the gold border, so you've got your foiling, and each one being numbered out of 75. So you still have that chase incentive. It's not like an insert that's not numbered, where it could be 500 of them, could be 100 of them, could be short print, could be super short print.
Yep,
So you got the serial number chase in it as well.
100%. Can you just show the Captain Britain for a second?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know, but the logo behind this video is actually based on this card. So that's how special that one was to me. That's how I created the logo. So
Did you
cool.
keep a Captain Britain for yourself?
What's that?
Did you keep a Captain Britain for yourself?
Honestly, I don't even know.
What?
I'm sure I did. Somewhere. Man, that's bad, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I did. There's my girl. Two storms.
Right.
Bianchi as well.
Mm-hmm. Bianchi did the Storm and the Mystique in the set.
And the Mystique is just sublime.
Man, you know what's great about Mystique cards? They always incorporate skulls into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's always some type of skull hidden in there in some capacity.
Yep.
Like say with this Invisible Woman card, it's simple, but it's elegant. You know, the delivery of that card is just freaking great.
It is. It is. Can I have a look at that Wonder Man? Like some of these, genuinely, I haven't seen. So this is like card porn for me. That is nice as well.
Yeah,
Jesus,
that's a great card.
unreal, man. Would you care in sharing how far away you are,
I
if you don't mind? You don't have to, by the way.
Oh, so as of this video, I'm only missing 6. So I'm 69 out of 75.
Yep.
The ones that I need are Daredevil, Deadpool, Silver Surfer, Moon Knight, Nightcrawler, Gambit.
Yep.
Silver Surfer seems to be one of the harder ones to find currently, but it'll turn up.
Look at that Death Strike. Such a banger.
Now, this one is a great Thanos card.
It is. It is. Andy Park.
And you got Nova. A lot of people. I've seen a few people post about this card whenever they announced the Nova was going to be an MCU movie.
Yeah. Yeah, quite a few people have that. Yeah.
By Ed McGuinness,
It's a
definitely.
great card.
Oh, there's a Mystique we were just talking about.
That is just sublime. Absolutely sublime. Look at that X.
Right. And it was so weird whenever you were posting these because, like, I liked the method to your madness where you would be posting different gold foil every day.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen because it's not an easy Google search either. You can't Google what the cards look like.
No, and this is what I mean. I haven't seen some of these.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely, never seen a picture. So yeah, yeah. There you go. Nice Deathlock as well.
Now
Damn.
the Wolverine's cool, but the artwork's been used multiple times for multiple cards.
Mm-hmm.
So it does take away from that, but it's still cool to have it within the set
Yeah.
with the fancy eBay purchase.
Oh, nice. Was it good? Was it
No,
like?
it hurt my soul a little bit.
uh,
The funny thing is, so like I know you as well as I do. You know you fix this. You know as well as I do that chasing this set isn't easy, and a lot of people will kind of talk down to you for pursuing it
yep.
because it is expensive, and sometimes they get overhyped or they can be considered just something that would be overpaid for, not worth it, etc. So with this card, right, it came to eBay auction. Well, I already knew that I was going for it because I've got to build the set. So same thing, you know, you've got your friends that may not want the same card or they may think that you're crazy for going for it. After the auction ended, which I won, because I made sure I was going to win it with a stupid bid. The next in a group chat, 3 guys in the same group chat were like, "Yeah, I bid on that card." Like,
What are we
well,
doing here, guys?
that's how I know I've made the right choice going for it. They've got you, Loki.
Sick.
Mayhew. Mike Mayhew is another really big comic book artist. Now, the Magic card, I love this.
It really pops in hand, doesn't it? It is just
And that's the thing with some of these. Some of them you'll see images of, and it's like, that looks okay. But then you get it in hand, and it's a game changer.
yeah. And notice some. I think that card especially. You look at the gold borders. Some of them are slanted. I don't know if you can see some of them, but
Hmm.
like the cut of the card on every card is sometimes different.
Yeah,
You've probably seen it, but it's really really strange.
it's like almost like a miscut,
Yeah, yeah, that's a banger.
right? I love the sharks. Like it doesn't seem
So
like with the Punisher character at all, but it just gives it that next level.
yeah,
Sith is an amazing card.
this is making me cry. I'm regretting everything. No joke. Oh, god damn.
Well, because I'm overzealous, still got this stack of double.
Uh, maybe have to come up with a reverse deal. Oh, has that ever happened? Yeah, it probably has. Dr. Voodoo. Nice.
Now, I will say, as of right now, this one is listed on eBay, like for super. There's a few that have been listed since our sanity that you can actually pick up on really good deals.
Yeah, nice.
The Vision Suite,
It's good. I love that wasp as well. Another.
right? This is another one that you have to see in person to appreciate.
Mhm. And that's like you were talking about. I asked you earlier on, and if you're right to share, but like, will you consider getting these graded and things like that?
Oh, in a perfect world, yes, but that would also be very costly to get the set graded. And two, it'd also be a blow with how rare they are. Say if you have a really rare one, like this rocket, to be
Mm,
fine rocket, right? Well, if I get this graded and it comes back as 6, but everything comes back an 8, it's going to drive me crazy.
yeah,
It's not a quick fix.
yeah.
So it has the potential to maybe one day be graded as a set. If I finish the set, I don't know.
You will finish the set. We're going to help you finish the
I
set. People watching are going to help.
hope so. Someone will just be like, I got a Daredevil that I'm not doing anything with.
Yeah, this guy. Come on.
Hawkeye.
Nice Hawkeye. Yeah.
Have you seen the San Diego Comic Con cards that they just released with the
Uh-huh.
foiling?
Oh yes, I saw one today. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got the new Comic Con with that purple foil for Hawkeye. That card,
Hmm.
cool.
It's very cool. Love
Type.
that typhoid.
This is one. This one's yours.
So cool, man.
It really track down a thing, and then we.
What did I do?
So with Goblin, I was not crazy about the artwork on this card at all at first. I thought they could have went with a million different creative ideas and it'd be better.
Yep.
I'll show you something. So when you flip it over, it kind of creates the full size image versus on the front of the card, it's more zoomed in and centered around the character. Well, on this card, when you flip it over and check it out,
Look
there's
who that is.
he's standing on top of Venom.
So cool, man.
And with this one, it pairs with the 2012 Deadliest Villains.
Nice. From what comic? From what comic book is that? Is
Uh,
it?
do not get me lying, but I will find out for you. I want to
Nice.
say it looks like it would be from the Annihilation
Yep.
series, just
Well, I
because of,
mean, you would know, not better than me.
um, but don't get me lying. This artist, he's another huge one for comic books. Like say Ultimate Fallout 4, the first appearance of Miles Morales. Well, there's a variant to that comic book cover that's insanely valuable, right?
Yep.
He's the artist that did that comic book. So he's really good at adding depth and dimension to his illustrations. and he's done quite a few of the cards within this set. Even say the 2015 Juggernaut, the one where he's charging, he did the artwork on that card. And
Wow.
that was one that when I first got into cards, I singled out. I'm like, I'm going to get a red PMG of that just for the color match.
Yeah, man.
Haven't done it yet on my
See,
list.
that's where your comic book knowledge is so vital, so key.
Well, I appreciate that compliment.
Yeah, man. Right.
We're going to end up talking about comic cuts.
That's another story in itself. Wow.
I love comic cuts.
Nice, Emma Frost.
Dude, Dodson. I think
Cool,
through it. I was wrong. That's Sunfire.
I was going to say, we're missing some.
Yeah.
Man Thing.
Now, Man Thing is a character that hasn't had too many cards, is it?
Not from what I know. Again, not a character I've followed closely, but Arthur Adams as well. He's done some superb.
And I can't think of his name offhand, but there's an Instagram account where the collector solely collects Arthur Adams art.
Really?
So all he posts is his artwork and card form. It's killer. I think Arthur Adams did the Wolverine.
I did. He did. Yep, you're right.
Such a clean domino, man. Eventually, I'll get Deadpool and have domino. It'll be looking cool.
Yes, you will. This is a really nice Black Panther as well. I would say on the picture now is not. It doesn't represent how it looks in hand from my experience anyway.
You're right. It's one of those things because like how it gets picked up on camera, it looks very fuzzy, kind of muffled, and lost in translation. But when you have it in person, it's a game changer.
It is.
Like for a Black Panther collector, this would have to be in your top 5 Black Panther collection.
And if David's watching, because this guy, I don't know if you know David on Instagram, but I told you, man. I told you, it's a banger.
Same thing with Odin. Not too much love gets shown for Odin, but he's got his. I'm not familiar with that artist, and see, this is what I mean. So when you flip it over and how you have that full image on the background, it just really shows the art. Now this,
I put that in my top 5 from this set.
Without question. This card is freaking amazing. Doesn't matter if you want the set or anything. This card's like for sure. I think this is an Addy. Yeah, this is an Addy Granolf card. But look at her.
It's so good.
I'm gonna have to get that graded. Like if you're looking at this card in particular, and it makes you think, "Oh, I want this set," I get it.
I get it. I regret it.
This sick iron.
Oh, that's nice. I've not really seen this one. That is really nice. Doug Braithwaite.
And Mr. Fantastic.
This is nice too.
It's not really a fantastic card. You gotta have.
Yeah, you've seen the artwork a lot. That one in particular.
Yeah, and the foiling actually takes away from this card because it's cutting out him using his power. Red She-Hulk.
Not red enough for me. That's my only. That's my only disappointment with this one. Otherwise, it's nice.
Well, there's a green one that makes up for it.
Yes, there is.
Now this one.
Wow. Bam. I have not seen that either. So wow, congrats.
This one, in my opinion, is the best card in this whole set.
Really? You're putting it number 1?
With I won't even bat an eye. Yeah, this is number 1 in this set.
We need to do a poll. Let's do a poll.
Okay,
Let's do a poll at some point.
for sure.
Wow.
But yeah, people that don't care about these, they've talked about this card. They're like, I would get that card. I would too, buddy. Uh, and again, this is a Clayton Crane, and that's what makes it really special.
And that played a big part in, you know, the artist for this card in particular. Does that play a big part for you?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of my incentives was whenever I was able to start looking into the cards, and it would show different artists on different cards, and I'm casually scrolling, and I see Clayton Crane.
Yep.
What? Clayton Crane did a Marvel card? And then I was like, well, I got to find this one, and it like probably from day one, I was hunting for this card, and
Wow.
everybody that was in my groups that knew that I was building this set, I was like, Carnage and Ghost are the best cards. And they're like, okay, Wolverine and Spider Man. Like, no, listen to me. Ghost Rider.
You are spot on. Like, that is superb.
Like in the game, character collecting, could you imagine a Carnage collector? Like if there was a Carnage, like I don't know if there are. If there's a collector, I'm sure there has to be. I'd love.
There is, yeah.
I want to see what your collection looks like. But this card would have to be in their top 3.
Yeah, but it has to be 100%. That is superb.
Like I was actually able to. I had a friend that was at Heroes Con, Spidey. He saw this card in person and picked it up for me, and he even said like, "That's the best Carnage card I've ever seen."
There you go. And Spidey's saying that, and that means something.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
Have you got Doctor Strange?
I do have Doctor Strange.
I was going to say, there's some more to come, right?
Widow card.
Nice.
That's another Addy.
Yep.
I love that card, man.
Winter edition. I love it.
A lot of people been on the hunt for this one.
That's an absolute banger as well.
Greg Land, another big artist for comic books. And like, man, I haven't heard anyone talk about this Archangel, but I love it. Do you know why his suit's black and gray, right?
Tell me.
It's from the Uncanny X-Force storyline.
Okay.
So Uncanny X-Force is a team that consists of Wolverine, Deadpool, Phantom X, Psylocke, and they are really open about killing.
Yep.
And it's just a storyline that goes nuts. This storyline, it ends up like they kill Apocalypse really early on, but Apocalypse implants Archangel with a like implant that turns Archangel into Apocalypse.
Nothing like the movie.
No, good.
So cool, man.
But yeah, it's super cool. And this artwork is actually straight from a comic book cover. It's from
Right.
Force number 1.
Wow.
That's a special one. And we got that Star-Lord.
Love.
Nick Clean. Now the Hulk, right? So the Hulk, initially this is another card. I'm like, this card kind of sucks, you know? Like there's nothing too special about it. But then when you zoom in on the back, you see that T-Rex?
Mm-hmm.
Like I never knew that was there. So you've got like the whole war going on, T-Rex. I didn't realize that the Hulk was actually traveling through time. And that's what that card's representing. So I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. Now what I've done though is stick with the promo art. So this is
wow. I've never seen this as well.
Really?
No joke. Never seen it.
So this is a promo card for the set. So you had 2 promo cards. You had Iron Man, which this one is like under $5 if anyone wants to start there. And then you have this one.
I've never seen one ever.
And I'm
being blind.
I can't say 100%, but I wouldn't be shocked if that's not Alex Ross art. Like if I'm wrong, I'll own it. But
how did you get that?
eBay.
Really?
It's like $20 on eBay.
For some reason, I've never seen one. Maybe I'm being British and missing it completely, but
No, like that's just how it happened. Like I have so many save searches on eBay for the Rittenhouse gold foils. It's insane.
I know the feeling.
Like one gets listed, my heart skips a pattern, and then I'm like,
It's sad when you wake up every morning. The first thing you do is not kiss your girlfriend. It's look at the save set.
well, that's what you do. You go still asleep. Check. Nothing's listed. All right, bud, let's go.
Yep.
But yeah, this is one of those things that somebody had listed it as just a gold foil, and I was like, all right, well, that's amazing. Oh, you see it there, huh? We'll get through Misty Knight real quick because it's Misty Knight. Yeah, the Doctor Strange.
Oh my god, that is incredible. Again, never seen this ever anywhere.
And this was a tough one to track down.
How did you get it? Facebook.
Yeah, through the Facebook group,
Yeah.
one person was just like in a comment. They said, "Hey, I have Doctor Strange." Well, then blew him up and was like, "Hey, buddy,
My god.
you want to sell that Doctor?"
Wow.
Which is, you probably shouldn't do that, but when opportunity, you see an opportunity, yeah, take it. And it wasn't easy either. Like me and that dude talked for 2 months because he was like, "I don't really want to know." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm not going to be put like kind of like what I did with you." It's like, "Well, I'm not
Yep.
going to be, but I will let you know that I'm highly, highly interested because I'm building the set." And then eventually he was like, "Well, I want to see you finish the set."
That's it.
Like, thank God.
Yeah. Man, that's a cool card.
Other would probably try to charge $800 for that card. I shouldn't say that.
He just did.
Who did the art on that one? I've never heard of that artist,
Neither have I. Lucio Padua.
and I think that's the only art they did for the set. But still, again, if you're a character, and that's what makes the set special is if you're a character collector. Like anybody that's a character collector, and one of these cards is for your character, you've
Yep.
got to. Like one of the ones that I'm missing is Gambit, and I know several Gambit collectors that they have them.
They're not giving them up either. Yeah.
They are
Wow, man.
the Beta Ray. There she is.
That's the She-Hulk. That's a superb She-Hulk as well.
Right? Doesn't Stacking Gems have like 3 of these?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Stacking the gems.
She-Hulk is this Bay. I get it. Another Addy.
Yeah.
That's what makes the Dangerous Divas set really special.
It is, yeah.
Like if I would say if you were going to single out one of the sets out of the 3 that this whole master set consists of, it would be Dangerous Divas.
Yeah.
Like all the art's just too special.
That is a very nice Galactus.
It really is. Addy. I didn't realize how much artwork Addy did for this set until.
Yeah, when you see it all together like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then there's that Human Torch
It's good.
by Brian Hitch. Now here's the card that started it all.
Love this card. Loads of people love this card too. Very special.
I'll probably get this would be in my stack to get graded.
Yeah.
Another one that was tough to track down was Namor.
Wow. Never seen that one. Actually, yeah, I did.
Ken Lashley. Another card. This artwork's been reused an abundance of times, so it kind of takes away. But so cool. Doom.
It's a sweet Doom.
Free.
Very cool. X-23.
The Cyclops is one of the best Cyclops cards. Addy.
Again.
Yeah.
Kills it.
The Iron. Another thing, the cold foil takes away from it, but Iron Man's actually floating through a hall of armor.
Yeah, see, yeah. It's not the best Iron Man.
No,
But it's,
well, if
yeah.
you had between that one or this one, which card would you rather have?
Hmm. I don't know. The promo's classic.
Yeah, the problem is classic. I think the art design is a little
Yeah,
a sleek looking Jubilee
love that Jubilee.
and Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier came from you, and that was one of the biggest cards I was excited to get from you.
Really?
Dude, this one was not easy to track down.
I got really lucky with that one. Really lucky.
So that's my set. With any of these, did you pack pull any of these?
No, I did not. Nope. Literally everything from eBay that I purchased.
Yeah,
So yeah, extortionate shipping
and
fee.
because I'm crazy, this is just my stack of doubles.
I think we need to talk after the show, like, because genuinely I am feeling so much regret. Oh, don't do that.
Well, they're there.
So cool, man. So cool. So is this what you're going after now? That's what you want to complete first before you go into anything else, or what's your plans?
Well, because it's so hard to find these cards,
Yeah.
I'm at a standstill. Like I can't really do anything until another one's available.
Yeah.
You can believe that I've used every resource I possibly have at this point. So I've just got to
I
wait.
know. I know.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of at a standstill until one gets on. So I got to almost put it on pause. Like I'm actively looking, I'm actively searching, but because there's only a handful left that I need, I'm stuck with what my options are.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I mean you smashed it so far, so congratulations. I should I'm not yet, but for what you've accomplished so far is impressive. Impressive in the short time you've done it as well, I would say.
Well, I appreciate that. That does mean a lot.
So cool, man. But yeah, that wraps this kind of episode up. Anything else you wanted to add?
Man, we're good. We covered it. I'm
Yeah.
excited. So I finally
Yeah.
got to make a video and just appreciate the set, and that means more than anything else.
Yeah. And that's it. That's what we wanted to do is like bring the story and really appreciate this set because it's a very special one to both you and me and many other people out there.
For sure.
Loved it. Thanks for jumping on, mate.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me, man.
Marvel cards, baby.